From CBS 13, this is breaking news.
Mosquito Fire is now nearly 30,000 acres, exploding in the past 24 hours in both El Dorado and Placer counties. 3,600 homes and structures are threatened right now, and this fire is burning out of control with zero containment. It's now 3:11 in the afternoon. Thanks for joining us live here on CBS News Sacramento. I'm Curtis Ming. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. 29,585 acres burned since starting Tuesday evening near the Expo Reservoir. And again, right now, it is 0% contained this hour. I want to give you the latest heat maps. These are live maps with the latest information from the fire zone. As we zoom in right here, I made a mark of where this fire started. You can see it has kind of burned itself out all around where it initially started, but it is expanding on several fronts right now, including over here into Volcanoville, also to the north of Michigan Bluff, and also down here in the Quintet area. And it's headed toward a reservoir. Let's zoom in so I could give you a better idea of what things look like right now over in Forest Hill. You can see the fire made a run toward Forest Hill overnight. These heat signatures, though, are within the past 24 hours. I'm not seeing any active heat signatures that just popped up from the past 0 to 6. But you can see right here, each of these little dots is where the heat signature from space was detected. So even though you see a big yellow square here, it doesn't mean that it necessarily burned that entire area. Underneath here, you see the last official fire line to show where the fire burned at last mapping. Over to the west, Todd Valley is still in the clear, even though it's under an evacuation order. You can see that there are a lot of brush, a lot of terrain here between Todd Valley and Forest Hill. Let's go over here to Volcanoville. This is where we believe we lost some structures in the past 24 hours. And you can see it is starting to make a little bit of a run in these hills right here. But right now, it appears it is a distance from Bottle Hill, which is located here in Georgetown, although a lot of the addresses in this area are all considered Georgetown. But over here on Mosquito Ridge Road, you can see all around Mosquito Ridge Road right here, we had a lot of fire activity in this area, and we were keeping an eye on the Bath Road structures right here. We don't know if the fire burned structures right there in the Bath Road area. However, let's go up to the Michigan Bluff area because you can see the fire has made a run to the north. Right up here, this is Forest Hill Road and Chicken Hawk. Let me put the roads on here. And you can see this right here is Forest Hill Road, and then right here, this is Chicken Hawk Road. And you can see the fire is burning in the terrain right over here. If I take you down Street View here, give you an idea of what we're looking at here on Chicken Hawk Road. Let's see if it'll go Street View. It's not going Street View right here. So let's give you a look instead at Forest Hill Road to give you a sense of what the terrain is like in that area. Here is right here Street View of Forest Hill Road, and you can see just a whole lot of trees, and you could bet with all this brush and everything there is just a lot to burn, especially as we are in this drought and things are very dry. You can see it's also over here making a run to the right through this terrain right here. You can see we have some drainages through here. And Westville is under an evacuation order to the northeast. I'm going to plot that right here. You can see as this fire moves in this direction, it's moving closer to Westville. It has not jumped Forest Hill Road here as far as I can tell. And so Hughes Mill right now, it's not burning across Forest Hill Road in the Hughes Mill area. You can bet they're dropping retardant and building lines trying to keep it from that particular community. Same story for over here at the Yankee Gyms area. But the fire really making a huge run over here toward Quintet. You can see with this community right here, you see these roads all through here. There are homes peppered all throughout that area. And as it makes a run to the right down here, you see that lake? That is Stumpy Meadows Lake. And so you can see right now how far it is. Stumpy Meadows Lake right here, and it's just right up this hill. So the fire making a big run in the past 24 hours to the south and the east. As it burns into the east, it burns more into the Tahoe National Forest. Not a heavily populated area through here, but you can see just where it has exploded. There's a whole lot to burn. As it moves, though, see these darker areas right here? We have burn scars from past fires. So it's unclear unclear how much that vegetation has grown back since those fires, but hopefully it slows down the fire as it heads in that direction. And just a reminder, this is where the fire started, Oxbow Reservoir, on Tuesday night. And so it has definitely grown and spread a lot since then. Now I'm going to show you another issue that firefighters are facing. You know, they normally map these fires from the air, and right now this is a live or a time lapse, I should say, from the last 15 minutes from the Meadowbrook area. This is in El Dorado County, pointing to the northeast, and you can see it is just so smoky out there. So it's been very difficult for them to map this fire. They're using alternative sources, and so then this afternoon, shortly before 2, is when they came out and said they think this fire is now 30,000 acres. The latest evacuations right here, we're dealing with 2 counties, so I have 2 different maps to show you. This is Placer County. The yellow areas, evacuation warnings. The red areas are the evacuation orders, and the purple area is where the fire lines are right now, and the fire has burned within this vicinity. So you see these evacuations go from Michigan Bluff all the way up here to Westville. And then you can see it also goes here, Todd Valley into the west. As you look on the southwest here, this area is just under an evacuation warning, which means get ready to evacuate if you have to. So this line right here is the county line, the Placer El Dorado County line. There is the Middle Fork of the American River right through there, and it jumped that and started burning south yesterday. So let's show you the evacuations from the El Dorado County side. These areas of red right here, including Georgetown, under an evacuation order right now. This also includes, of course, Volcanoville, and Bald Mountain is in the vicinity. In fact, let me go back here and see if I could pull up the Bald Mountain alert wildfire camera right now, give you a sense of what it looks like right there. Let's see, here is Meadowbrook, and then, well, here's the Rock Creek camera, but let me see if I could get a good picture here from Bald Mountain looking toward these flames. Well, I'm not finding the Bald Mountain camera right here. This is from Forest Hill, though, and you could just see how much smoke is in the area, which is why it's very difficult to map this fire from the ground. Or from the air, rather. This is Pilot Hill, a lot of smoke seen from Pilot Hill as well. So you could see the latest at this hour. You could see why we have these evacuations as the fire aggressively spreads south and east. Here's the reservoir I was telling you about. So it's burning in this terrain right here, which is about the 3,500 foot elevation. We do have crews throughout the fire zone right now, and they're working to gather information to bring you the latest, which we will bring you during our news at 4 p.m. So we're monitoring things from here. We will break in as we find out the latest, streaming right here on CBS News Sacramento.